Said you want someone. Said you want someone. I think I got mixed personalities. This bitch switched up my whole mentality.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Gabby and welcome back. So for today's video, we're going to do everything that you need to know about Florida State before you come here, before you click that little admission offer acceptance button. This is what you're going to want to know. For those of you who are new here, I'm Gabrielle. I'm currently a sophomore here at Florida State. I'm a media and communication studies major. I'm in the communications college, if that wasn't like clear. I'm in a sorority and I am sports, and that was your daily summary on my life. So yeah, if I look a little different, it's because I straightened my hair the other day because my birthday is tomorrow. She's gonna be 20. Look out for a birthday vlog because that's happening on Saturday. Anyways, no, yeah, this took 3.5 hours, so let's just appreciate it for a second. Okay, cool. But without talking any longer, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so we split everything up into little sections, sis. So because I get overwhelmed and confused very easily, so we had to do that. Okay, so these are the little sections. There's living on campus. I'm gonna only touch on it like really briefly because I want to do a whole nother video on like freshman advice and living on campus. So anything that you have questions about, leave them in the comment section if it relates to living on campus or anything about freshman year and stuff like that. I'll do a video on it. Then all about academics, free on campus stuff, football season and going out, and food. So alright, so I'm going to start off with food. So here at Florida State, there are many different meal plans. There's $50 per semester, $100 per semester, $200, and then I believe $500, and then unlimited. Do not get the unlimited plan, okay? That's such a waste of money. Like, no matter how much you think you're going to use the unlimited, I promise you that you will not use the unlimited. My sweet mate was like, oh, I eat like 10 times a day. The unlimited is going to be so worth it. She didn't even end up using like 500 swipes. Like, if you really eat a lot, get the 500 swipes. Do not get the unlimited. Also, if you get a meal plan, I highly recommend getting the VIP because our dining halls, sis, are just, let's just say they're not gourmet, okay, sis? Basically what the VIP means is that you can use one meal swipe at Chick-fil-A, Einstein's Bagels, Pollo Tropical, Subway. We have a little place called 1851. It has like a deli, it has an Italian place, a chicken finger place, which is also the burger place, and an Asian place, and those are all really good. It also has a little shop in there that you can just like go to and get food. Also a Four Rivers, and I believe somewhere else, but I honestly can't remember it. It's probably not that important if I can't remember it, but anyway. With every meal plan, you get 150 Flexbooks. I believe you can always add more Flexbooks onto your card, and you can always add more like cash onto your card. The card is your FSU ID. You need it to get in the library, you need it to get in the dorms, you need it to get everywhere. So all your meal swipes and everything will be on your FSU ID, so it's very crucial that you don't lose it because it costs money to replace this and you don't want to pay that. So that's pretty much on-campus dining. And then if you don't have a meal plan, which a lot of people don't, my roommate didn't have a meal plan freshman year, and honestly, I had the 100 meal plan, and then I used maybe like 30 swipes, and I went down to the 50, and I still didn't use it all, and I had the VIP, and I never ate once at the dining hall because, like I said, sis, the food is not gourmet, okay? I ate at Chick-fil-A every day. I thank God there are hills here, else the freshman 15 would have been so real for me. Anyways, if you don't have a meal plan, there's a lot of places that you can eat off campus, but you can also eat at all the places that I mentioned earlier. You just have to pay like $6 to get in the dining halls, and then everywhere else you just pay like the normal price to eat. But off campus, there's a McDonald's right next to one of the dorms called DeGraff. That's where I lived, and let me tell you, oh, that McDonald's really gets you because it's only a 1-minute walk away, because you're like, oh, should I go? And you're like, I mean, but it's only a minute, you know what I mean? So just be careful if you choose to live there, because let me tell you, that McDonald's will sneak up on you at 1 a.m. when you're hungry. But there's a McDonald's there. There's also a Chick-fil-A with a 2 a.m. drive-thru on West Tennessee. A Bento Blaze, Chipotle. There's a Publix if you want to cook. Every single dorm has a kitchen on each floor. So I often cooked in my own dorm. I made pasta, I made chicken. People always cook in there, so you don't have to worry about like being awkward in there. Like everyone's gonna cook. So that's really nice if you don't have a meal plan. And then if you join a sorority, I have a meal plan within my sorority now, so that basically means that I get fed by them. Every sorority meal plan is different. Personally, for me, I get fed twice a day on Monday to Thursday, and then once on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Moving on, the next thing we're going to talk about is football season and going out. Pretty much the way that football season works is that you pay for football tickets within your tuition. So don't let no one tell you that you're getting your football tickets for free, because don't let them say that. I recommend that if you don't end up going to the football game, you try and sell the tickets on one of your class pages, just because it's an easy way to make an extra like $10. And people are going to be like, why are you selling them for money if you got them for free? No, you didn't get them for free. You paid for them in your tuition, and we're trying to get our money back because I'm not trying to waste my money. Don't let them play you like that. Sell your ticket. Make your coin, sis. Okay? So basically you get your tickets from there. You're gonna have a portal when you enroll in FSU, and that's where you'll get your ticket. If you don't go, I recommend selling it. If you do go, make sure that you get there like not really early, but if you want a good seat and you don't want to sit in the sun, you want to get there a little bit early. But there's a student section where everyone's sitting. As far as tailgates go, there's going to be a list of every frat that's holding a tailgate on the day of the football game. I love tailgates. Tailgates are probably my favorite thing to do during the fall. They are the best. They are the most fun. They always have food. They have bounce houses. Everyone's dressed up. Everyone's in the spirit. Like, it's such a fun time. They have good music. Some have better than music than others, but you just gotta go and find out. A lot of the tailgates happen in Heritage, which is where all of our frats are, but some frats aren't in Heritage and they're just like along the streets next to the sorority houses. So you kind of just go and find which frat you like the best. Like, I have a favorite. Everyone kind of has a favorite frat that they like to go to, so I just picked the one with the best music, but that's just me. But that's kind of how football season works. It's just a really big like holiday that lasts a bunch of months here in Tallahassee. So basketball season is a little different. You get your tickets the same way, but there's not really any tailgates or anything, so that's why I'm not really talking about it. But still sell your ticket if you can't go, you know what I mean? Just easy money. Then as far as going out, you can go out every single day of the week here in Tally. There is not a day where going out is not an option. I don't do that because I need sleep, so that's just simply not for me. But anyways, so as far as going out to like clubs and places like that, I'm gonna give you all the places that you need to know. So on Fridays and Thursdays, Pots is a really big thing, especially on Friday. Happy hour is a main event here out in Tallahassee. So happy hour is a little bit nicer, a little bit more like nice casual. You don't have to go nice casual, but like it's cute if you do. So that's happy hour on Fridays, and then on Thursday is Purg, which is basically all you can drink for $10. So on Wednesdays and Thursdays, Bowls is for all my 21 and fun people. You can go to Bowls. You can't get in there unless you're 21, so take that as you will. Recess is a big thing on Fridays and Saturdays as well. A lot of people go to recess after happy hour because happy hour ends around like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then you can head over to one of the clubs, and it's a nice fun time. Rally on, you know what I mean? Standard is really big on Thursdays. It's called Dirds Day. The Strip is big almost any night of the week, to be honest, but really big on Wednesdays and really big on Saturdays. Saturdays is all you can drink for $10. I know sometimes if you go to happy hour on Friday and then you go to the Strip, you don't have to pay to entry into both. You only have to pay to entry into happy hour, so that's cool. McDonald's is also right next to the Strip. The Strip is literally in the same exact spot as the McDonald's I was talking about earlier, so if you live in DeGraff, you can go to the Strip in your free time, I guess. There's also Clyde's, GVO, and Township. There's another place called Privé. I don't hear about people going to that as much, but you know, you have options, so that's cool. If you don't want to pay to go out every week, now we're going to talk about free stuff that you can do on campus. So the main thing that I probably do if I come on campus and I want to do something is I go to the ASLC movie theater. It's pretty much the SKU Student Life Center, and they have a giant movie theater. It's a real theater. They have concessions. It's free to see the movie, but the concessions aren't free, but they have a lot of options that you can choose from. They often like premiere movies that haven't come out yet. Sorry if I'm really nasally and it's pollen season, so show other movies that are like really popular, stuff like that. So they played A Star Is Born, Girls Trip. They played oh my god, what was it? Oh my god, they played this movie, and I'm really trying to remember it, and it literally reminded me of Get Out, and it was like the urban version of Get Out is what my friend described it as, which honestly I can conclude that that was, I would say yes, it was very similar to that. They also have a really cute coffee shop in there during the middle of the day, and you can go in there and study and stuff if you have free time. If you like trivia, they do a lot of like trivia nights and game nights, and they also have like video game consoles and free computers in there that you can always use, so that's cool. There's a Facebook page that you guys should join if you want to go check it out, and you just look up ASLC FSU like movie theater. Another fun free thing to do is go to the circus. The circus is a really big thing here. It's really cool. It's a full live circus. It's great. It's very wild, the stuff that they do. If you don't want to see the circus and you want to be in the circus but you don't have strength like me, take the circus class. It's only offered in the fall. It's so much fun. I'll put a clip of me in the circus living my best life on the side right here, but take the circus class and you can do this fun shit. There's a lot of like student union activities that happen. So the Black Student Union put on Wild 'N Out. If you know what that is, then you know it is the funniest shit ever. Literally, I love Wild 'N Out, and it was so funny, and it was like a mixture of FAM and FSU students, and it was the best time ever. It's probate season right now, so I've been going to a lot of probates and watching those. Those are really interesting. The SOC held a wing taste contest, and you tasted all types of different chicken wings for free. That was cool. There's also the gym, which is free, which I know, like, you guys are like the gym. Like, I thought you were talking about fun stuff, but, you know, people find exercise, like, interesting. So there's the gym. They have free classes. They do fill up really fast. You kind of have to like be ready within the second, or else you're not going to get the class. There's 2 gyms. There's a pool. There's saunas. There's steam rooms. It's really fun. I would highly recommend going there, because I mean, I have fun at the gym sometimes. It just depends on the mood, sis. So that was a bunch of free stuff that you can do on campus. Now we're going to talk about like school stuff, which is not like that fun, which is why this category is real short. But make sure that you get your books from other students. Do not pay full price for your books. Like, please avoid at all costs paying full price for your books. There's no, like, every book I have, I bought off another student, and I like saved at least $100. There's no need to pay for your books. It's expensive, sis. So make sure you get your books from other kids. They'll usually give you a cheaper price, and you just got to be careful about who you get them from, because some people will try to upcharge you for no reason, but that's the easy way. Rate by Professor is going to be your life. I have a lot of friends who don't use Rate My Professor, and they're like, my classes are so hard. I haven't had that problem. I use Rate My Professor like it's like my Bible. Like, Rate My Professor, look up your professor. If he's not on there, don't trust it. That's my philosophy, and it's worked for me so far. You can also ask about teachers on like your class pages, and students will usually tell you like what class is really easy, what teacher is really easy, how much the workload is, this and that, and that's like a really good way to get like a feeling of the classes and stuff that you want to take. Strozier and Dirac are the 2 main libraries on campus. They both fill up really fast during finals week, but Strozier is like the main library. You'll often hear people talk about like, hey, going to Club Stroz, like hit me up if you're there. And each one has a Starbucks inside, which is really nice. Dirac is the science library, but that really doesn't have anything to do with anything unless like you read the books from the library, but not a lot of people do, so it's whatever. Both are really close to the center of campus too, so they're like an easy walk away. The last thing we're going to talk about is living on campus. However, I did forget to mention that there's also a big homecoming concert, and last year Ray Sherman came, and I believe Chance the Rapper came 2 years ago, and the year before it was supposed to be Solange, but she didn't show up because she got sick, but it's okay, we forgive her. But anyways, that's really fun. Ray Sherman concert, I'll put a clip in here. I was so close to this. It was fun. Anyway, living on campus, I definitely recommend bringing a car. However, I will tell you straight up, point blank period, it's gonna be super hard to find a parking spot, because overnight parking is only on the top floor of every garage, and I think on the top 2 floors of 2 specific garages. But you can definitely find a place to park. You're just gonna have to search, sis. And if you're bringing a car and you're about to live off campus, come early. Come early. I always have to come at least 30 to 45 minutes ahead of my class time because it can take up to an hour to park sometimes, but you need a car. Like, I'm gonna tell you point blank period, you cannot live on this campus without a car. You're gonna need to get off. There's also buses. If you're too lazy to walk like me, there's an app. They run from 7 to 8 p.m. but they don't run on the weekends, which is why a car is necessary. If you go out, there's this thing called the Safe Bus. It runs from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and it basically will pick you up anywhere on campus so you don't have to walk in the dark, and it will pick up to 3 people at a time, but you can make 2 different calls and say there's 2 groups of 3, and you know, like, to supplement your group. I'm gonna try and do this fast because it's blinking again. But yeah, that's pretty much all for living on campus. I don't want to answer too much because I want to do a freshman advice video like I said before. But make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you thought it was helpful or if you liked it, and subscribe, and then comment any questions you have below about freshman advice in freshman year and I will answer those. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to get a big thumbs up and subscribe and follow me. And I'm running out of breath because my hair is about